Hello there, Buffalo faithful. We are back after a 14-point win against Toledo, which put us into second place in the MAC East. So we're going to start things off. I wanted to show you guys some stats. Andrews is not doing terrible, 9 touchdowns and 6 picks, but as of late, he's done pretty well. Patterson, 620 yards, 3 touchdowns. Marks has 3. Andrews has picked up 3 himself. Receiving-wise, Barasa is the leading receiver on the team, followed by Marlon Johnson. I do want to show here the biggest issue that I have with this receiving core right now. It is the drops. 5, 10, 15, 18, 21 drops. And a lot of those drops have come in key moments. And sacks here, I thought we definitely would have a lot more. I mean, it's not great. It's not great giving up sacks in big pressure moments. But defensively, nothing to complain about at all. Vinny DePalma and James Patterson at the top. TFL's James is right there at the top 14 with 3 sacks. DePalma has 11 no sacks. Will Rowe, Freddie Darius, all defensive linemen contributing a lot. Darius Gooden, 6 TFLs, which is amazing for a cornerback. Sacks, Will Rowe, the leader, 8. Followed by Darius and Patterson with 3 apiece. A couple other sacks here and there. And Kyle Goff, James Patterson, and Apri Washington both have 2 interceptions. And a couple forced fumbles here from Rowe, DePalma, Patterson, and Hall. Doing a pretty okay job. We're not getting a terrible, a lot of turnovers, but we're getting turnovers when it matters, in my opinion. Taking a look at the Ohio Bobcats, Joe Mishler, the starting quarterback, 740 yards passing, and O'Shawn Allison, the starting running back, a little less than 600 yards, but 7 touchdowns on the year. Defensively, there's only really 2 people we need to worry about. Edge rusher Amos Ogun Semore and Denzel Daxon, a All-American last year. He's a sophomore redshirt. Not as much production this year, but Kirk rocking with the Bulls. It's hard not to. This defense is playing lights out right now. Looking at their schedule, they're on a 3-game win streak. The only 2 losses coming to number 14 UCLA by 7 and Ohio State by 31, but not bad losses at all. Buffalo and the Bobcats coming up real soon. I'll see you down in the field. And here we go. The game is officially underway. Kicking away from Apri Washington, Darius Gooden, the return man now. Gooden has a convoy in front of him and out to about the 35, but there is a penalty. And it's clipping. That's going to push the Bulls back to the 13. Not a great way to start, but maybe this offense can surprise us. Andrews starting under center. Landry and Marks in ahead of Patterson. Snap, handoff. Patterson going left and only gets about a yard on the carry. 2 tight ends. Andrews looking to pass. Andrews lofting this over the linebacker, and Foster comes down with it. Great accuracy on that throw. Right over the head, exactly where he needed to put that ball. New set of downs at the 30. Andrews, it's a draw, handoff Patterson, and Patterson is taken down after a gain of 1. Andrews under center, Fullback in. Dropping back to pass, and Andrews is going to be sacked. That's Ogun Semore. Blew right by the left tackle. 3rd and 15. Apri Washington getting put back into the offense. Andrews over the middle for Hunter. And Hunter can't come down with it. That's going to be a punt. At the 30. Mishler. It's a handoff to Allison. Allison is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And it's Vinny DePalma playing great right now. Vinny DePalma's been just an amazing transfer for us. 2nd and 13. Dump off to Foster. And Foster gets about 8 on the play. 3rd and 5. Cox in motion. Mishler looking. Throwing underneath on the drag. And Jerome Buckner's got 7 and a new set of downs. Motion. Shotgun formation. Mishler. Counterplay to Allison. Beautiful play. Allison has some room. And he's got 21. 1st and 10. Mishler. Read option. Mishler going right. Has some room. Runs over a defender. And taken down, but after a gain of 19. Pistol formation. Mishler, handoff to Allison. Allison up the middle, and he gets 6 on the carry. 2nd and 4. Shotgun formation. Mishler. Roll out left. And sacked. Loss of 9. Patterson got off that block way too easy. 3rd and 13. Mishler. Moving right, throwing right, and caught by Isaiah Cox and out at the 1. Shotgun formation. Mishler. Throwing left and caught, but there is a flag down. Illegal touching. Ran out of bounds. First touch the ball. Pushes him back. 2nd and goal. Mishler. Taking off. Mishler is stopped after a gain of 3 by DePalma. 3rd and goal. Singleton in. We'll find out more about Mishler. It's a handoff to Allison and a great stop by the Bulls defense, forcing him to kick. Kick is good. 1st and 10. Stevens in motion. Andrews, quick screen to Johnson, and Johnson's going to lose yards on that play. Empty set. Andrews. Throwing, and Lamar Elbert, the true freshman. Gain of 10. 3rd and short. We did hear a lot in this past week of practice that there was going to be some shakeups in the offense as Andrews carries, gets the 1st down. 3rd and 10. Andrews throwing underneath to Hunter, and Hunter is only going to get 5, and that's another punt for the Bulls. 2nd and 6 for the Bobcats. Mishler taking off. The spy is there, shakes off DePalma, and taken down, but he does get 4 yards. 3rd and 1. Handoff Allison. Allison shakes off the tackle by Will Rowe, and he's chased down by Patterson. He gets 13. 1st and 10 at the 40. Mishler, handoff Allison. Allison up the middle. Great block by that Ohio offensive lineman. Springs him ahead. 2nd and short. Mishler, read option with Rowe right there. Can't bring him down, and what a block on Patterson. Gets him a couple of yards. 1st and 10 at the 25. Mishler throwing and caught by Tyler Foster over the middle. That's a gain of 17. 1st and goal. Mishler hands this off to Allison. Allison to the corner, but stopped by Kyle Goff. Great play. Great read. Following him all the way. And that is the end of the 1st quarter. Ohio leading 3-0, but threatening to put up more points. 2nd and goal. Mishler, handoff Allison, and DePalma stops him just short of the end zone. Third down. Mishler pitches this on the option. Stopped early by a pre-Washington, and the Bulls defense swarmed him. Friendly Darius with the TFL. Amazing play right there to keep him out of the end zone. 6-0. First and 10. Andrews hands this off to Patterson, and Patterson muscles his way ahead for 5 yards. Second and 5. Read option. Gives it to Patterson. Ball's on the ground. Ball is still on the ground. And picked up by a Buffalo offensive lineman. Results in a 2-yard gain. Split set. 3rd and 3. Andrews. Firing over the middle. And how did Jelani Foster hang on to that ball? 3rd and 12. Andrews. Looking, but the pressure. Far too much. Denzel Jackson, the All-American, sheds right off that block, and that's going to be another punt. At the 40, Mishler looking for a screen. Gets it to Allison. O'Shawn Allison past the 50 and out at about the 44 after a gain of 16. Shotgun formation for Mishler. Mishler taking off right away. Mishler gets past some Bulls and taken down by Kyle Goff. Still gets the first in about 12 yards. Mishler on first down, throwing left, caught Foster. Foster gets 11, falls down at the 20. 2nd and 6. Mishler counter to Allison. Allison, what a stiff arm. Gets the first down. 2nd and goal. Mishler looking, trying to take off, caught up on his running back and his own lineman, and that's going to be a sack for Friendly Darius. 3rd and goal. Mishler looking, and the pressure is there. James Patterson, 2 sacks on the day. They're going to have to set up for another field goal. Patterson, a one-on-one block. He's going to win that. More often than not, center late to adjust. Not a good showing for the Ohio offense, not being able to punch that ball in. 3 trips to the red zone, only 9 points. As Washington on this return, out to the right side, tries cutting back in, but Washington got 45 yards on the return. 2nd and 5, shotgun formation. Andrews toss to Patterson. Patterson's got a little bit of running room, and he's going to pick up 3. 3rd and short upcoming. 3rd and 2. Andrews going to hand this off to Patterson. Patterson cutting right and picks up 9 yards, but moves the chains. 1st and 10. Stevens in motion. Handoff Patterson. Patterson lowers the shoulder and runs over a linebacker and gets 8. 1:40 remaining in the first half. Andrews keeps this. Andrews pitches this one out to Patterson. Patterson charging forward and gets about 20 yards on the gain. Inside the red zone for the first time today. Andrews moving to his right. Extending the play. Bad throw. Jack McRory should have had that one. 3rd and 10. 1:11. Andrews rolling to his right again, throwing to Elbert, and Lamar Elbert into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls, and the first career touchdown for Lamar Elbert. Great job by Andrews extending that play. Great job by Elbert making that catch and being smart enough to duck into the end zone. 2nd and 9, Mishler taking off, and Mishler is going to be thrown down by DePalma, and they use their second timeout. 1st and 10, Mishler taking off again. Mishler to the right side and gets about 8 on the carry. Not going to use their timeout yet. 37 seconds. Mishler throwing right. Caught by Clayton. Casey Clayton, the backup tight end. In for Foster, gets 21. Foster did go out with an injury, will not return to this game. 1st and 10. Going deep and caught by Isaiah Cox for a gain of 22. Putting them into the red zone once again. Mishler is taking off immediately. Chased by Darius and finally taken down after another gain of 8. 2nd and 2. 7 seconds. Clock is running. Mishler going right to wound Hilton. Slows him down just enough. And Ohio's going to take their 3rd and final timeout to kick another field goal. It's good right through the middle. But that is the end of the first half. The score 12-7. Buffalo defense playing perfect bend, but don't break right now. 4 trips into the red zone, only 12 points. Offense off to a slow start as usual. Hopefully that'll be fixed here in the second half. The Bobcats do get the ball when we return. We'll be right back in a few. And welcome back to second half action. Mishler starting off the half by running this. Mishler gains another 8 yards. They really need to do a better job at containing this quarterback. He's proven time and time again that he can run and will run on them. And a 14-yard carry by Allison at the 47. Mishler on first down. Throwing to Clayton, and Clayton comes down with it, a gain of 6. 3rd and 1. Be nice to get off the field here. Mishler handoff, Allison and DePalma right through the gap. That's going to be a punt for the Bobcats. Fantastic stop on defense, however, 3rd and 9. Andrews throwing, Hunter open. And Hunter has 21 yards on the reception and a first down. 2nd and 7. Marks in motion. Handoff Patterson. Patterson not going to be able to make anything happen and loses 2 yards on the play. Tackle by Marcus Coleman. 3rd and long. Andrews making an adjustment to the play. Play action. Throwing right, Stevens. Tyler Stevens hung on. That's a gain of 13. Pass midfield. Shotgun formation. Andrews hands this off to Patterson. And Patterson right up the middle for a gain of 8. Past 50 yards on the day for Patterson as the handoff goes to Marks. And Marks goes straight ahead and picks up 10. Another first down. 3rd and 4. Andrews on the keeper. Not going to be able to make anything happen. See if they're going to kick the field goal here. They do kick the field goal. 12-10. Mishler taking off, and great stop by Friendy Darius. Dove at his ankles and came up with the tackle. 2nd and long. 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Mishler is going to be sacked by a combination of Tim Terry Jr. and Will Rowe. 3rd and 18. Mishler looking, going deep right side, and almost intercepted by Darius Gooden. It's another punt for the Bobcats. 1st and 10 at the 45. Andrews, handoff to Patterson. Patterson goes left and picks up 9. Almost went the distance on that one if he got around his block. As another handoff to Patterson. Got 7 and a new set of downs. Will probably be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And a handoff to Patterson, who goes ahead and picks up 1. And that is the end of the third quarter. Buffalo is driving, but is down 12-10. See how this fourth quarter shapes up. Put your fours up, Bulls fans. It's going to be a fun ride. 2nd and 9. It's a handoff to Patterson. Patterson gets about 8. Not going to get the first down. 3rd and short. Landry in. Handoff to Patterson. Patterson up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Great blocking. Jarrett Patterson does the rest. Buffalo's got a lead. 17-12. Mishler throwing, caught by Allison to gain a 10. Does not get the first down. Mishler on 2nd down, taking off. Mishler left, cutting back to the middle, runs over DePalma, and finally gets taken down. They are not doing a good job and have not made any adjustments to stop Mishler. This pass caught, but loses 2 yards. 2nd and 12. Shotgun formation. Mishler setting up the screen. Gets it off to Allison. Allison gets taken down hard by Tim Terry Jr. 3rd and 5. Looking for the screen again. Darius in his face. And Mishler cannot get this to the running back. And the Bobcats are going for it. 4th and 5. Mishler taking off left. And Mishler is going to get the first. 3rd and 4. Mishler rolling to his left, throwing, and caught by KJ Minter. Gain of 17. Great catch, terrible coverage. Ohio driving again in the red zone for the 5th time. Mishler on 1st down, throwing, and O'Shawn Allison cannot come down with it. 2nd and 10. Mishler looking to pass, throwing underneath to Hooks. Hooks with DePalma all over him, but DePalma can't take him down, and Hooks gets into the end zone. Going for 2. Making this a 3-point game. Mishler handoff to Van Sumeren, and stopped just short of the end zone. It's a 1-point game. 1st and 10. Pistol formation. Handoff Patterson. Patterson loses 6 yards on the play. Jack McCrory with the TFL. 2nd and 16. Andrews play action. Throwing and caught again by Jelani Foster in a situation he shouldn't have even caught the ball. Happy he came down with these catches today. No idea how he's coming down with those catches today. 3rd and 4. Handoff Patterson. Patterson gets the first down and a gain of 9. 2nd and 8. 4 minutes to go here in the game. Andrews throwing right. Johnson wide open on the curl and gets 15 yards. More importantly, keep the clock moving. At midfield, Andrews dropping back. Quick throw to Barasa. And Barasa gets hit hard. Can't hang on. 2 tight ends in. Andrews under center. Barasa in motion. Play action. Andrews throwing to Stevens, and Tyler Stevens gets the first down and a gain of 12. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go. Ohio still has all 3 of their timeouts. Handoff. Patterson gets a gain of 4. And Ohio still has not used a timeout. 3rd and 5. Read option. Andrews, first down, 7-yard gain. And that could be all she wrote. Get a couple more yards. Kick a field goal as this handoff goes to Patterson. Right up the middle, gain of 8. Ohio still has not used a timeout. 2nd and 2. Handoff Marks. Marks! That's got to be the dagger. 27 seconds to go. Buffalo just waiting. They call the timeout. 1 second on the clock. Finnegan, dead center. Kick is up and right down the middle. And Buffalo has won the game 20-18. What a game from the defense. 5 times into the red zone the Bobcats only came away with 1 touchdown. Amazing game. Patterson, the player of the game, 118 yards and the touchdown. This was an amazing game for us to win because Ohio was leading the MAC East. And Buffalo now holds that spot with this win. We're now in the driver's seat. We control our own destiny once again. All we got to do is win. No slip-ups. And we're heading back to the MAC championship. Get a little revenge for last year's loss. Bring home a MAC championship. Second year of Coach Robbins' career. That would be amazing. Be a good way to send off this great senior class. No doubt that's why we're so good. That's why we win as many games as we do. Andrews 13-19, 131 and a touchdown today. Sacked twice. Patterson, of course, 118 yards and a touchdown, plus player of the game. Patterson is quickly approaching 1,000 yards on the season and has some favorable games left on the schedule. Jelani Foster, receiving leader, 37 yards and the first career touchdown for Lamar Elbert. Brendan Daralis leading in sacks and TFLs. DePalma and Patterson doing great work as usual. It's a fun game, man. That's a fun game. A great way to win a football game. A last-second field goal. Joe Mishler had a good day. 18 of 22. A little less than 200 yards, but had the touchdown. He was also the leading rusher. I'm surprised they didn't really make any adjustments. He ran all over him today. And O'Shawn Allison, 69 yards. Nice day for him. Leading receiver Tyler Foster, who unfortunately went out, but not much else you can do about that. Side effect of the game, and their defense played well. But the better team won. That's all you can say. We do have some recruiting news after this game. 4 commitments from Chris Smith, John Garrett, Scott Green, and Jason Moses. You have some more recruiting points to work with. But that is all the time that I have for today's video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. You can please leave a like on the video, help people see this content and get recommended more and all that fun stuff. And if you are new, please subscribe. I make sports content, franchises, yada yada, all that fun stuff as well. Don't forget to leave some comments. I enjoy interacting with everybody. Anyways, that's all the time that I have. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.